What's going on, everybody? How are we doing tonight? Let's go ahead and get some things turned on really quick. We can turn this off. Bang. And we can turn this on. Bang. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How are we doing tonight? I was asked to play some Brainiac tonight, so I'm going to play a version of Brainiac that you guys can kind of see right here. I'll make it a little bit bigger. This isn't what I ran this past weekend. It is a version of it, but everybody's talking about Nana and the 3-cost dog, the 331, that when you play it, you can bounce a character that costs 2 or less. I think it's character, location, or item. So we're just going to mess around with it. I don't have a lot of faith in it, but we don't know what's good and what's not good until we try it. So, but how's everybody's doing? How's everybody's night going? You know, what is today? Tuesday? Yeah, how's everybody's Tuesday going? Happy Veterans Day to all my fellow veterans, all right? If you are a veteran, did you go out and get some free food today? That's the question, right? Did you battle the crowds to get that free hamburger, the free dinner voucher at Five Guys, the gardened all day, huh? Well, glad you could make it, man. What were you like, I'm assuming if you garden all day, you have a big garden, or did you garden for other people, I guess? And if it's your own garden, is it an outdoor garden? Because if it is, I'd imagine that you were gardening all day so you could get it all plucked in time or picked in time now that the weather's getting colder. But thanks for the love and the hat. I have another one somewhere. Is this Dale or Chip? I always forget. I know the nose is the giveaway. The red nose is the giveaway, but I have the hat for the other one sitting around somewhere. So, but yeah, that's this one. And then I have the other one sitting around somewhere. So Molly and I dressed up as Chip and Dale for one of the Disney races. So we had the hats for that. So that's where the hat comes from. That's Dale. He's the wacko. All right. Thanks, man. For a client, I do gardening work on the side. They have a lovely property though, so it wasn't bad. Oh, that's awesome, man. Yeah, no, that is that's a good one. Gardening, you know, everybody loves their gardens, but they're not always super willing to put in the work for their garden. But they do enjoy looking at their garden, that kind of thing. So not a bad side gig, I would say. Just getting some of those nanas out, and then I also have to get out a couple. Ooh, there we go. Foil Cheshire Cat. Get out a couple things because I've been messing around with Moe's green purple as well, so we probably won't get to that tonight, but it has been fun to mess around with and kind of pitter patter around with, and it's very different version of green purple, Joe's version, but it's fun. Like, it has a lot of the same aspects of this Brainiac version, this control version, but it has the tempo bass. Man, look, guys, I know the Enchanteds were pretty and everything, but these Whispers foils, like, are just drop dead gorgeous. They really are. Like, I love these Whispers foils. And what's going on, Seth? I'm glad you love the hat. At this point, more people are talking about the hat than anything else. I think I can just one of these days I'll have to, I don't know, maybe I'll just grab all my hats so everyone can see all the different Disney hats that I have, and everybody can kind of just see what's going on. So yeah, they really are. These foil Whispers are just immaculate. They're absolutely immaculate. I think that they are the MVPs of this set. I really do, as far as just beautiful cards go. So, looking for, I think that's my 4 Nanas. Yep. Okay. So we got our 4 Nanas, and I think that's all I needed for this list to run this version. Yeah, yep. So I hit the Merlin, and I hit 1 Cheshire Cat. So I definitely, I mean, look at that. That is beautiful. Like, it's just, the foiling on it is so good. I don't know. I think I'm definitely going to go buy a playset of all of the foil Whispers just to have them for when they are playable, for when I do want to play them, because that is beautiful. And if I'm playing a deck that can play them, then I want to have them in it. So, all right, I need 4 sleeves right here. It is so shiny. It is so shiny. You might as well call it Tamatoa, right? Yeah. Oh, man. I don't know where. I think Molly found these hats. I don't know where she found them, though. I'm sure it was on Amazon, Seth. Amazon just has everything, right? So I'm sure she found them on Amazon, but it's hard to say. Sometimes this Disney stuff can be a little bit harder to get. And you have to find some like buyers. So like a lot of our stuff we've had to find, like if we really wanted it, we've had to reach out to people we know, clients, or other Disney fanatics that are near Disney World to get us stuff and then send it to us. But I don't know. Oh yeah, no. So this is an actual Disney hat. So I'm assuming we reached out to a client to buy it for us, because Molly knew that she wanted to be Chip and Dale for the race. So all right, we'll grab this. Bang. Miz, you got into Richmond, right? I saw you in the Discord, excited with everybody. Let's see. I know you guys are all planning your travel arrangements now, getting a B&B. That's going to be awesome. Like, you guys getting a B&B and stuff. Like, that's the kind of stuff that makes the DLCs just worth it, you know. And winning, of course, is always a really nice benefit as well. But when you can go with a bunch of people you know and just have a good time and chill out, like being with everybody, it's gonna be awesome. Like that's gonna be a lot of fun for you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys have tons of fun, as I'm sure you will. Just remember, regardless of outcome, like DLCs are, they're just fun, right? So regardless of outcome, if you win first, last, middle, get a Mulan, don't get a Mulan, like it's just about having a good time. So yeah, I was excited to go, but now the whole road trip B&B and the experience will be one of a kind. It will be. It really is. Like there's something about playing, like you'll play like Lorcana all day at the event, and then you'll be like, man, I'm done with Lorcana. And then you'll get back to the B&B and you'll be like, you know what, let's play some more Lorcana, because it's just so much different when that's just what everybody wants to do and you're all in the same place and doing the same thing, and all that. So no, it's gonna be awesome for sure. And then it's pretty cool that all you guys are pretty stoked about getting ready for it. So definitely gonna have to set up some practice sessions, you know, whatever that might be. What's going on, Chelsea? Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. So man, if I would have known Dale would have been such a hit, I would have worn Dale a long while ago. I'll have to wear Chip next time. Chip will be on Thursday. So how's your night going, Chelsea? I hope it's been a great Tuesday for you. So Yeah, we'll definitely hit some grind sessions. I think I already talked to Angel. You know, the shop's always open. I will. So we'll get things set up, and then we can all just bring a bunch of different decks that we're all entertaining, and just kind of do some grind sessions and just go to town and yeah, and see how that goes. And you know, we got some pretty successful people in the Discord as well that we can ask, hey, you know, what's been your favorite way to practice? You know, like Chris Oyola, who's won a couple of golden Mickeys at this point, always willing to chat. So so we can kind of get his advice on what's a great way to practice when everybody can get together. So things like that. So we'll get some grinding sessions in for sure. So without a doubt. So I especially urge grinding sessions away from the online client as well. And that's mostly because if that online client will build bad habits, especially when you're pushing, if you guys start pushing like hundreds of games, like you'll get so used to it that it will develop bad habits. So there needs to be grinding sessions that are also just in person with the actual cards and just doing what needs to be done. So oh, definitely the people you go with make it fun. Even though I scrubbed down at the last DLC, it was so fun. Yeah, 100%. Like, you know, I went to Vegas right after I'd only been playing for like a month or two at that point, and I'd never played TCGs before or anything, and it was just a lot of Lorcana to the point where I was kind of like over it. But what made it fun was running into people that I'd met on stream, running into people that wanted to just meet me, or running into people that I wanted to meet and taking pictures with them and all of that, getting cards signed, meeting Ryan Miller and all of them, and Steve, and like it was great. Then the atmosphere was great, and it was just a really good time. I stayed till the end of both nights so I could watch all the matches I could. It was just awesome. And that's where I learned Pack Rush, so that was really cool. Also those Mad Hatter jerseys. Yeah, I got to admit, the guys really knocked it out of the park with those Mad Hatter jerseys. That was something that Jason put into motion while I was deployed, and it just he started putting that in motion with a great gal from the Ink event. I forget her name off the top of my head, but he started putting that in motion, and then he started asking all the guys like, hey, what do you think about this jersey? How do you think, should we do this style versus that style? How should we do our names? And they just kind of did it, and it was really cool. And I don't know, it really meant a lot for me. One of the things in the military, you know, I'm a military brat also, so my whole life has been the military. My dad was Navy. So I've moved around my whole life. And one of the things you develop, and this is for anybody who moves around a lot, is you don't really make friends. You make acquaintances, because it's easier to just kind of leave in a couple of years. And Lorcana's changed that, you know, especially with the local community here, with Smyrna and Dover, and, you know, Safari Zone and Born to Game. And so to see things like that was pretty crazy. So definitely thankful for all the guys in the local area, and guys and gals, you know. So it prompts you, I hate that, I need to be responsible. Yeah, exactly. And that's just it. And that's what I mean by build bad habits. When the original Pixelborn was around, the original Pixelborn built a lot of bad habits for players. And so when it got shut down, or even at events, people were still doing those bad habits or missing a lot of triggers that they should have been hitting because of Pixelborn. So it was something that we saw, and I'm sure it's something we'll see again. So practicing the cards is super important. And then leveling up Lorcana, I'm going to meet up with someone from our area, from your area at the DLC. Man, thank you very much. That's really something. I really appreciate that. There's one here. There's one here at Safari Zone that I was looking at picking up, because I want to do something with it. I don't know what yet, but I want to do something with it, display it somehow, because it feels right, you know. And So that means a lot, man. It really does. Thank you. So, and then you still need to let me know when you start getting your videos posted as well. So, what is your best advice for someone like me doing well in the local area in LGS here, but looking for more competitive circles? So the first question, Chelsea, is in your, like, when you want to get better competitively, is there anyone in your local area that also wants to get better competitively? And that's really important because in Lorcana, I've noticed, and what I've heard from other players as well, is that Lorcana has a lot of casuals, and they're perfectly fine with being casual. And that is perfectly fine, like, because that's awesome. Like, and I truly think that they're in a better headspace than I am, that they're happy to be casual, you know, continue to play the game, and they just get so much joy out of playing the decks that they want to play, regardless of if they're good or not and good meta or not. So that's the biggest question. Does anyone in your local area want to be competitive? Because if they do, then you can start playing games with them, maybe meeting earlier on league nights or staying later on league nights. But besides that, get into a Discord, right? It doesn't have to be mine. It can be anyone's Discord, and start looking for games. Pixelborn Connect is going to be a good way. You don't always meet the most competitive players, but there's competitive players on Pixelborn Connect and it's still games. And if you treat it seriously, then it's going to be good training regardless, right? At least 6 of us for going. Have you successfully hypnotized anyone? There's some people that really hate our jerseys, Chris. They have voiced it. It was voiced to me the other day that they are not fans of our jerseys because it's very distracting and that they don't like to look at it. And I was like, well, I mean, it's literally the Mad Hatters. It fits the theme, right? So I don't feel bad. Like, so you say that, and I guess in a way, yes, like kind of like a bull in a china shop. So just one, but he finished 27th in Milwaukee, and as a friend, I usually run games with. So that's going to be the biggest part, right? Is he finished 27th in Milwaukee. That's impressive, right? That is really good. So definitely meeting up with them to play games. And then the other part to get competitive, I think one of the biggest things for me to help get me where I'm at, is especially being able to come back from not really getting to play for 6 months, is studying the meta game so much to where I have an idea of what all of the meta is, but also my gameplay commentaries that I do, and it's more just watching my gameplay, and that can be done in multiple different ways. You don't have to record yourself at locals. You can record if you play on Fight Club, right? An online client, you can record yourself playing that and then watch it over. Don't just put it on in the background, but legit watch what you're doing and then realize I could have done this better. Like, so in my gameplay commentaries, if you've ever watched one, half of the video is me talking about how I misplayed on something and could have done something better. The other part is, again, join a Discord and see if people want to play. When I stream, my stream is always open to, before I get on Pixelborn Connect and try and, climb that ladder or whatnot, it's always open to anybody who wants to sleeve up some cards and has a webcam. So you're always more than welcome to jump in and we'll run games. I mentioned it last night. There was one night I queued up against Wonderland on Pixelborn Connect, and instead of us pushing some more games, we played like 9 or 10 games against each other for like 3 hours, and we just played each other because we talked through the plays as we're both playing them. So he would do something or I would do something. He would get ready to start challenging, and I would present my thoughts on his challenge. He would present his thoughts on his challenge. We would allow each other takebacks because we realized there was a better decision when we talked through it. So talking through your plays is also going to be really important as well with another good player. So, or just someone who understands the game, right? Because you can make each other better along the way. In addition to what Meyer said, try to find players who are better than you. Yeah, Hey, there we go. And don't be afraid to seek out stores where the better players are. Also, yes, grind a lot online. I love the colors and the design. Thank you. I do too. So, but yeah, definitely find people better than you. Like, you could, I mean, you could find people like, and you could find people that aren't as good as you. And then, because sometimes it's worth seeing, like, sometimes it's worth seeing how they might see the board, right? Things like that. And then again, you make them better along the way, and then you make each other better as you grow and play as well. So a lot of different things like that. I think my hat's crooked, but I don't know. Those are my 2 cents, right? I mean, it's only like for how much it's worth, because I've never topped, a big event. I've only ever been to DLC Vegas, so hopefully when I do get the opportunity to start going to events again, if the military ever lets me, then maybe I'll do good, maybe I won't. But I think I'm an okay player. I do pretty well consistently around in my area against some pretty good players in my opinion. So that do get to travel. So for what it's worth, that's my 2 cents. So I love playing with both hands face up and discussing as you go. You're playing a game but working together and see how to maximize scenarios and let each other better players. Yeah, I think that's an interesting way to do it as well. There's things like that where you play with hands up that goes really well. I was going somewhere and I don't remember, but I remember. I think one of the best sessions I've ever had. One of the best sessions I've ever had was the games with Wonderland, just because we didn't play open hand, but we talked through every decision together, and it was very open in doing so. And I think that was an amazing session. There's no doubt that if you can get coaching from a really good player. There's that route, because if anything, they can kind of just show you their thoughts on why they might do something. So there's always that, Thank you. The back and forth with takebacks would be helpful, and I appreciate you sharing. This is my first TCG, and I'm finding my place in the community still. So new perspective is great. Hey, well, I'm glad you chose Lorcana as your first TCG. So, and I'm honored you care about my opinion. So thank you. So, but yeah, the takebacks, the back and forth, talking through it, definitely phenomenal. Like, that was really good. All right, let's see. Does anybody have a webcam set up before we jump on Pixelborn Connect and want to jump around with some games? I have either built right now, I have either this, so this green purple thing that you see on screen. I'm trying to see if any of these are it, or I have Amber Steel aggro if you want to test your deck against aggro. But I don't have anything else for set 9 built yet. So if nobody wants to do any, then we will we'll rock and roll some Pixelborn Connect and see how that goes tonight. So what we've been doing lately in testing is we have a tough line decision. We will discuss what we're thinking and sometimes reveal out hand and take it out. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think that works. I wanted to do content like that for a while. And now maybe because my locals got into the DLC Richmond, they might be more willing to meet up and do it. But I wanted to do game or stuff like that for a while, where I set up this stream cam, or I set up the camera. We meet up at like Safari Zone or somewhere. I set up the camera, and then we play, and then we talk through our decisions and why we might do something, and just, do some kind of content like that. I have some ideas in my head about how to do it. It would just be getting it set up and doing it. But I think it'd be really interesting. I think it'd be really, really good for a lot of players as well, just to kind of see that kind of practice, but also see the different decisions you might make. Hello, my love.
Hi. Do you have an official Zoom account?
Zoom?
Yeah.
Zoom?
Yes. For
Like the music
FaceTime.
player? Oh,
No, for like FaceTime video calls.
Zoom. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if I pay for it anymore. Why?
I just.
Let's see. Sometimes owning a gym is a very interesting experience because you deal with people, right? And sometimes they can have some interesting requests. Do you run 8 days as an 8 nala in your amber? Brad, were you watching the stream last night? We don't talk about that, all right? I really thought about turning that stream off, like, because all my streams are public on YouTube. Like, everyone can go in there and watch them back. And I thought about turning that one off specifically because of that moment, because I was like, man, I'm gonna end up as some freaking Reddit and Facebook star, and people are gonna lose their minds. And then I just decided to leave it because I just don't care. You know, if people want to lose their minds about that, then so be it. Like, I don't know. So no, he plays 8 Pete's Mulligans 3 yeah. Yep, that's what he does. So, all right. Well, let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and get some Pixelborn Connect going and see if we can get some games, and we'll see how this Nana does. Like, I'll be honest, I'm not it's hilarious. I am not the biggest I'm not the biggest fan of this idea of Nana. The idea behind the Nana is to increase your chance into aggro, but more specifically, increase your chance of winning into purple steel. Aggro, specifically dogs, is not a great matchup for this deck. Dogs is the worst matchup you can play with this deck. And then purple steel is not the best either. There's a lot of different things they can do that can kind of mess things up. They have Thunderbolt now, they have Strength, they have Demona. So if they do run Goliath, that can be tedious. And then of course they have the giant Cobras. So a lot of reach that we're drawing them into. So it's a very interesting card. So Nana is supposed to help that matchup, the purple steel matchup specifically. We'll see if it does. The problem with Nana is it makes all of our other matchups worse. So is it worth making our blue matchups worse to make purple steel better? That's the question. And if it does make purple steel better, it needs to make purple steel exponentially better, because it's not going to be the majority of the meta like blue is. But Nana is a 3-cost inkable 3/3/1. When you play this character, you may choose and discard a card to return chosen character with cost 2 or less to their player's hand. So there's a couple benefits there. Nana, of course, is able to deplete our hand for our Clarabelle, which is helpful. It can be helpful. And it's able to bounce things like Calhoun and Doc and Black Heron and the other things. So what that allows is for our Webby to do stuff. So we can go Webby on 1, shift Webby on 2, Nana on 3, get our Chromacon down, or play Donald Duck on turn 4. And at that point, you're hoping the Donald Duck sticks around to draw you cards. You're able to get your Chromacon going. And then Nana's able to sing a song and things like that. The other option is to play Maleficent. Maleficent's a 3-cost inkable 0/4/2 that whenever you quest, you may choose and discard a card to bounce a character with 3 that costs 3 or less. So that's an option, okay? But it's a little slower, so Purple Steel can strength it before you get to use it. I have Purple Steel built if you want to test. I did finally get my webcam set up, but I probably only have time for one game. Yeah, let's do it, man. If you want to do it, let's do it to it. So we'll get a game going. So, oh no. If you want to jump on real quick, hopefully then the mic and everything will be working. So I have it installed, but might have technical difficulties getting settled. Well, luckily, Pixelborn Connect is not the most difficult thing in the world, unless you're trying to solve audio issues. And that might just be me. So, but we'll walk through it. So, and get you there. So, I'd have personally, wait, did I just send 3 Pete's to the bottom? Yeah. I'd have personally chosen a better card than Doc. I would have chosen a better card than Doc and Pete. You know what I don't want in a tempo deck over and over and over again, that is also running Clarabelle's? Docs. And I also just don't want a whole bunch of Pete's. I think I played 1 Pete and inked 3 of them or 4 of them. There's much better options that I could have thrown in there. So for anyone that wasn't watching last night, for any of my first time joiners, I was sleeving up Amber Steel Aggro and Green Steel Tempo. And I made the mistake. I had a pile of cards that were in blue sleeves. I needed to get them over to black sleeves because I'm sleeving all of my cards that I own in black sleeves now. And I had the stack of blue and I put it in the green deck, the Green Steel deck. And I forgot that it was the playset of Pete's and the playset of Doc's for the Green Steel and the Amber Steel deck. So I accidentally played a match last night, or a game last night, with 8 Pete's and 8 Docs. So, so we had some fun. We had some good laughs, that's for sure. I laughed. They laughed. I cried thinking about how the Reddit people are going to destroy me. You know, it was a good time. All right, Chris, when you get Pixelborn Connect up, let me know, and we will walk through how to get things started. The worst, yeah. But yeah, Pixelborn Connect, it's pretty chill. I'm a fan of it. Pavel has outdone himself continually. So sweet, sounds good, man. So yeah, why not, right? So you might as well. Did he run? Is it his set 10 version, right? With that he ran at the CCQ. Was that a set 10 list? Was that a set 10 CCQ? I don't even know. But okay, so let me get the picture out of here. So first thing you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to go to collection. Collection, and then you're gonna click new deck, and then you can just do whatever you want. If you care about it being organized, then you do purple and gray. If you cared about it being organized. So once you have that done, so the one, okay, cool. Once you have that done and you've done your new deck, you selected the colors, you go to play and then go to test. And then once you get to test, just make sure your webcam's working. And make sure it's right side up. My water is making a shadow. And then once you have that done, you then just go to custom right here on the side. And then down here where it says game name in the bottom left, you just type in Meyer, lowercase, all lowercase, Meyer. And then you select your deck and you click play. And we'll see if it worked. I'm attempting to herd feral toddlers to bed. But if you're still streaming a little later, I have Pixelborn Connect and a set 10 Steel song Frankenstein deck cooked up. Hey, good luck with the toddlers. All right. And yeah, I'll be on for 2-ish hours. So definitely down to play. Hey, what's going on? What's going on,
Hey,
Chris?
can you hear me?
I can hear you. How are you, man?
Perfect. I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing all right. I'm gonna turn you up a little bit. You figured it out, man. I'm proud of you.
Yes. Yeah, I used to play a lot of Pixelborn back in the day, but I've never played the Pixelborn Connect.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not quite the same. But for me it's everything because I never of course got to play with the old Pixelborn. So, but
So how do we okay, so I can just adjust lore total here.
yep.
How do you do the ink? You just press the side arrow, I guess?
Yeah, the side arrows for ink and then the up and down arrows for lore.
Oh, got it.
Yep.
And then space is past turn.
Yeah, yep. So, and then if there's a green border, that's the player that goes first.
Ah, okay, I see.
So it auto chooses for you. And then my screen, you're going to see my screen go like that. You should see like half of it now.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's just the that's like the streamer thing that Pavel can give out. And unfortunately he hasn't, I don't know, it might I guess there's a lot that goes into coding it to where we could adjust it, so he hasn't put in the work to do that. But so it's just we're kind of stuck with it taking up half the screen. So, but
Gotcha. No problem.
we'll see how this goes.
So I'm going first?
Yep. Yeah, so you got the lead. If you do play more Pixelborn Connect, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Most people will just do split half, right? Because you have to, cut yourself. But there are some people that get real weird about it and they want you to do a specific cut. So just to prepare you for that. So.
Okay, I got you.
All right. So what are we doing with Baja Blast? The big thing with Baja Blast, Chromicon is the most important card on our deck. That is a massive card. And then we do have something like this. I'm going to pretend I don't know. We'll pretend we don't know he's on Amber Steel or Purple Steel, right?
Hello.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay.
Sorry.
I just said Mulligan 3.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go 3 as well.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll kind of pretend we're blind, right? We don't know he's on Purple Steel. So this
I'm
is
not typically a Purple Steel player, so I probably am not the best pilot of the deck.
no worries, man. So I'm not a good player at all. So
so Nana does she bounce back 3 strength or 2 strength or 2 cost?
2 cost. Yep.
2 cost.
Yep.
Okay.
So.
All right, you ready?
I am ready, sir. Take her away.
Let me find a good place where you can actually see. Okay, Inga Hades.
Mm-hmm.
Play Captain Hook.
All right.
And pass.
All right. Draw for turn. We will go ahead and ink the Chromicon, and we will go. Webby and pass. Okay, so we know he's on Purple Steel, right? He inked Hades, played Captain Hook. So immediately he's on Purple Steel. So we won't need that many Chromicons. So we can get rid of that. Now, I could have kept... My lighting is awful because of my water bottle, I think.
The Timothy mouse.
What is up with my lighting tonight? I must have moved it.
We're gonna pass.
All right, we'll draw for turn.
There we go.
Oh. There. Let's go ahead and ink Cusco, play Chromacon, and we'll exert Chromacon to draw.
Okay.
And pass turn.
Okay.
But yeah, so purple steel's an interesting one. Like, we don't want a whole lot of Chromacons, right? Against blue, you take all the Chromacons in the world. Like, you want every single Chromacon that you can possibly get. But purple steel, not so much. But we definitely need enough to get things going.
Here 2, Black Heron, 1, Diablo.
This is not looking good for us already.
Quest with the Calhoun.
Especially because we didn't get Nana.
And pass.
All right. Draw for turn.
I've been forgetting to pass to you. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. We'll go ahead and Chromacon.
Okay.
And apparently I did not shuffle very well. So,
Daggers.
we'll go ahead and ink a second Chromacon. And we'll go 2 for Chromacon. So that's all 4 Chromacons and draw. And then 1 for Clarabelle.
So draw again.
Yeah. And pass turn. That's not good there. That'll work. So, yeah, so this is a rough place because what we want, and so I'm already feeling, so what we want here is Cusco on 4, right? Cusco on 4 or Nana is going to be really helpful. If we had Webby Shift, we could start clearing the board that way. So that could work really well.
And strength your Clarabelle.
Mm-hmm. Which that I expected. I could have waited, right? But my Clarabelle is losing its effectiveness, being affected, essentially, being effective.
Pass.
Yeah. Okay, draw for turn. We'll go ahead and do 1 Chromacon and draw. We'll do the second Chromacon and draw. I'll go ahead and ink there. We'll go Donald Duck. And pass.
Okay.
All 4 is nuts. What side are we using to play again? This is Pixelborn Connect. So, but yeah, awful draws, right? Seeing all 4 Chromacons is terrible. I don't know. He's gonna be able to flood the board so wide. I don't know what we do at this point.
Captain Hook.
Now I can. You're welcome. The Calhoun to get rid of the Calhoun.
We're gonna play Elsa and exert Webby.
He just wants the 2 lore.
We'll have Elsa take out the Webby.
It's an interesting
Dice.
choice. But yeah, this is just a rough place. Like, no, we're not seeing the Nanas. I'd imagine the fact that I drew all 4 of my Chromacons like that, all 4 of my Nanas are on top of each other. So,
Quest for 3.
yeah, I'm tracking. Draw for turn.
Sorry about the glare.
No, you're good, man.
In the future.
Yeah, no, you're good. Well, Chromacon to draw. Chromacon to draw.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like, come on. Okay, I will ink Cusco to go to 5 ink. I will go Cusco plus Clarabelle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I have 7 in hand as well. And Oh, I forgot to draw off a Donald Duck. Oh well.
I also did
Yep.
not.
And pass turn.
So I have the stream paused, but I can still see the comments. You're welcome yourself so that you can draw is hilarious.
Yeah.
So you can shuffle better. That's funny. Okay.
Yeah, because even under the sea is helpful here. If he doesn't,
Okay.
if he demonas though,
7 in hand.
we're in bad place. Yeah, I have 7 in hand.
Third.
If he demonas, I lose. If he does not demona, I'm okay. Okay, so he's gonna strength Clarabelle or
How much are
Thunderbolt.
you at?
I'm at 5.
Okay. I'm gonna have Elsa sing. We're gonna sing Thunderbolt on Clarabelle.
Yep. So that's why you normally play your Clarabelles together, the 1 and the 3 cost Clarabelle.
Or a strength on the Donald.
That's game. I mean, 3 songs, like it doesn't get worse.
Embarrassment of riches. You gave me too many cards.
Yeah. It doesn't get worse than that. There's no coming back from that.
Get an Inca Hades.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then he quests. Yeah, that's a good game.
2 for Timothy. Oh.
Yeah, no, that's game.
And then just quest.
Yeah. I drew 4 Chromicons, and then I drew 3 Cuscos, and that was pretty much like all my top decks. So
that didn't really count as a game.
clearly I need to shuffle.
You got punished by your deck.
Oh, I wanted to see. I have a feeling my nanas are all on top of each other. I want to see. Oh no, they're actually spread out. Well, kind of. Okay. We'll have you go first again, though.
Okay.
What's too bad is I had, like, my starting hand was actually pretty good until I started top decking nothing but Chromicons. And I was like, gosh, dang it.
Yeah, that was wild.
All right. It's like 1 Chromicon in your opening is perfect. Like that's everything that you want to see with this deck. Against Purple Steel though, 1 is all you want. you don't want more than that. Like because all you do is feed them Cobra and like it's just game over at that point. If you hadn't been able to take out both of my characters, I might have had a chance.
On that last turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, you drew me into, I think, no, I had the 1 strength in hand.
Yeah.
You drew me into the Zeus with the Chromicon.
Yeah, I mean, odds are good that you'd get them, right? Like that wasn't, I mean, when I Chromiconed you, what, 7 cards? Like,
Right.
But I had to try and find shift targets. I had to try and find shift targets or under the sea or something.
I was expecting Shift Webby to come down, never did.
Yep.
So when you didn't have it on turn 2, I was like, okay, he must not have it. So I'm just going to prioritize killing these Clarabelles instead.
All right. Let's see if that
half cut
shuffle is
or-
better. Yeah, just half cut works.
I'm learning.
No, you're good. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
Man, this hand is awful. Yikes. I'm gonna keep 1 mulligan 6. You gave me your bad luck.
Yeah, you're welcome.
6. How's the camera quality on your side on my
It looks good.
Okay.
Oh, if you play enough Pixelborn Connect, man, you will see some,
some shady
crazy stuff. Yeah. Like, you will see some crazy things.
What's crazy is I don't think I've ever used this webcam. It was like brand new in the box, but I've had it for like 8 years.
Yeah.
So I busted it out. I was like, I don't know if this is gonna be good or not, but let's see.
No, it looks good, man. And I did 5, by the way.
Okay. Third. All right. This looks playable, I guess. All right. We're gonna start by inking a Hades. Where's the glare? Okay. We're gonna play a Singleton Olaf
Nice.
and pass. Let's see.
All right. Draw for turn. All right. We will go ahead and let's go ahead and ink Webby.
Mm-hmm.
IL Core. Thanks for the follow, man. Really appreciate that, man. Thank you. We'll ink Webby and we will pass. No, thank you very much. Thank you. So, all right. So what we're doing here is I kept
Webby.
right now. I would
So-
like to keep
Did you play anything, or you just inked and passed?
just inked and passed.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, there was a glare, so I couldn't tell if that was in play or not.
I want to try and keep these because it clears the majority of his board if I can keep both of them. We'll see. I might have to ink one here because I'd rather ink this than ink Cusco. But once we get the Chromacon going, we're in a good place, especially with Nana, because Nana is able to sing Mother Knows Best the next turn as well. What's going on, George? How you doing, brother? How's your night going, man? I hope it's going all right. I hope it's going well. So,
Ink a Cobra.
oh, inking a Cobra is perfection for us.
West for 1.
Ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh.
Cobra. Inked a Cobra.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
West for 1.
Perfect. All right. Draw for turn. Okay. We'll go ahead and ink malicious, mean, and scary. We'll get the Chromacon down. Start Chromaconing. So draw. And we will pass turn.
Okay.
Okay. So
All right.
now we can bounce the Timothy next turn. And then we have the Mother Knows Best to bounce something.
We're gonna
If he doesn't
Pick
sing
Goblin.
Strength to take it out.
we're
So
gonna play a Tinkerbell.
that's
Going to
unfortunate.
West for 3 now.
Mm-hmm.
So should be at 4.
Yep.
And pass turn.
All right. Draw for turn. Okay. We're going to go ahead and Chromacon to draw.
Okay.
And then we're going to ink the malicious, mean, and scary. We're going to go Nana. And then Nana is going to discard.
Discard.
Yeah, well, yeah, so that's the other problem with her is you have to discard a card. I have to discard a card to make you bounce a character when I play her.
Oh.
So, which
I
is
hate that.
both good and bad, but a lot of bad. We're going to go ahead and discard Clarabelle to bounce your Timothy.
Okay.
And we will pass turn. Okay, so we bounce Clarabelle there because we're not going to have time to get Clarabelle up. Right now, our turns are looking something like next turn we could develop
Okay.
Cusco
Inca Hades return.
and bounce something, but not getting Webby is just so harmful.
For Calhoun.
Okay, so we bounce Calhoun,
Exert 2 for Timothy.
Timothy. I mean, we have to bounce. I mean, we don't have to, right? What do we? No, we bounce Calhoun.
West for 2. And pass turn.
All right, draw for turn. No, not this again. Well, Chromacon to draw.
Okay.
We'll ink Chromacon. We'll go 2 for Cusco. And then we'll go 2 for Cusco, 1 for Webby. We will sing Mother Knows Best on Calhoun to bounce Calhoun back to your hand. And we will pass turn. What's going on? I saw your name. You're from the flower farm. Protect trans kids. Kyle? Was it Kyle? Oh no, I feel awful. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm pulling it up right now. I'll get it. Hang on.
You play the big Cusco.
He's gonna
if
strengthen
you
it.
don't mind telling me, is he a shift 5?
Shift 4.
Shift 4. And he's like a 5/5, if I remember correctly.
Correct. That is correct.
Okay. He's a beefy boy. Interesting. Okay. Let's go to replay Calhoun.
Okay.
We're going to how many cards do you have at hand?
I have 4 in hand right now.
4 in hand?
It was Kyle. Hey, thanks for the follow, man. What's going on, Mighty Murph? We are
seeing strength on the Nana, I think.
okay.
Get that big body off the board.
We are testing specifically
For a Cobra.
testing
choose this
specifically Nana versus Purple Steel. So far,
And
not a fan.
Go ahead and
Like I don't think it makes the matchup any better. I don't. I think it still's
with
an awful card, and I think it only makes the matchup worse.
3.
But we'll see.
3. 5 ink. Okay, faster.
How many in hand?
2.
Yeah, this game's over. Because you bounce there. Yeah, good game. So there's nothing I could do because you had Cobra. Because you just bounced Cobra.
Right.
To hand. Yeah. So nothing I could do.
You didn't have the shift Cusco?
I did, but it doesn't matter. I mean, I guess shift Cusco. That's right. It's not Mother Gothel, but you're already at 11. So even if I shifted Cusco takes out Timothy. You still quest for 2 with Tinkerbell. You could still quest. That takes you up to 13. Calhoun. You use Olaf to take out Cusco. You use Olaf and Calhoun to take out Cusco, and then you bounce the Cobra after he quests. So that takes you to 14. And then you have Cobra in hand. Then you have 2 Cobras in hand. So unfortunately, just nothing we could do.
This game, I mean, obviously we're not counting the first game, but this game where your draws still pretty bad.
I mean, yes and no. I mean, they were fine. Like it was an average. It was average draws, right? I just don't think Nana does anything to make it better. Because if I was running Mother Gothel, I could get a 4/6 down that is that much harder to deal with. Or I can, if I'm running Mother Gothel, I have the option of the Cusco or the Mother Gothel shift line. And I just don't think Nana does anything to make the matchup better for us. Because if I don't go Chromacon, and if I don't go Chromacon on 2, and I go Nana on turn 3, I don't have a hand anymore to be able to fight back the board. Right. So I just don't think Nana's the answer. I don't think it makes Purple Steel a winnable match. I don't think it makes Purple Steel that much better that it's worth sacrificing a metric ton of percentage points into the blue decks.
Right.
So because it's useless against the blue decks. So,
That's true.
but
Yeah, and I mean the other bounce option is what Finnick. You can, but it's 2 strength or less. So
yeah,
I'm not even sure. I mean, Purple Steel generally has such big bodies.
yeah,
I'm not sure if I like that version of Purple Steel. I'm still tinkering around with figuring out what I want to play this set.
yeah. Oh, for sure. I mean,
I'm not perfectly happy with anything right now. I really want to make Blurple work. I know there's some people in the Blurple Discord that are cooking, and I'm following that very closely because I want to be able to play Blurple this set. I hated it last set.
yeah.
But now that it's an underdog, I kind of want to play it, you know? So,
Yeah, and it's still in a good position. It really is. It's
it
just
like it loses so hard to blue green more often than not.
yeah.
It's possible to win, but it's a rough matchup.
It is. It is. You know, that Prince Philip not having a great counter to that. But if Blue Steel continues to push blue green out, then
True.
it might not be a matchup you have to worry a super lot about. So, but yeah, I know you only had time for one game, so I appreciate you hopping on, man.
Appreciate it. No problem.
Have a good rest of the night as well.
Yep, I'm going to bed. So.
All right, enjoy the sleep.
All right.
Later, man. What's going on, guys? So game piece, if you didn't hear, I hate Nana. We gave her a try because people were saying she was nice, and no, I do not like Nana. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them Sam I am. And I feel the same way about Nana. Okay. For pretty much the reasons I said, right? If we run Nana, let's say we don't Chromacon on turn 2, we could develop Cusco, but then we're forced to have the Cusco shift line, or we do nothing on turn 2 unless we see Webby shift. And then we go Nana on turn 3. And if we go Nana on turn 3, now we're depleting our hand to next to nothing to bounce one character. Sure, Nana can trade, but they're just not going to turn sideways, or like, I don't know. And that's only 2 games into Purple Steel, both on the draw, right? So we can't count it out completely. Maybe we need some more games, but if 2 games against Purple Steel go so badly, and it's supposed to help the Purple Steel matchup, then why is it worth sacrificing so many percentage points into blue decks? Kind of like what I said. So, and then what's going on, C-Small? How you doing, brother? I hope your day has gone very well. So, oh, I also realized the Kronks aren't in here. I don't have the one of Kronk. So, ICL just had Purple Steel locations beat Blue Steel. Heard rumors of the list, but seeing it win is interesting. Yeah, no, I think locations is one of those sleeper decks that has not been figured out yet, because location decks are harder to figure out because they do play differently. And it will. A locations deck is going to go do well against Blue Steel, and it's going to do well against Baja Blast, because Baja Blast can't clear it with Prince Philip, and then Blue Steel is only playing one character at a time. So if you're able to control that one character at a time, then they can't do anything to clear your locations, and there's no location hate in the game. So come on, 3 malicious, mean, and scaries on top of each other. There you are. So I think location decks are yet to be discovered, and they definitely have a lot of potential, though. The Luminary Tunnels, or whatever that card is, looks nasty. So I don't know. I think there's options for sure. So okay. What are we gonna throw back in? Jasmine has felt phenomenal. Like, Jasmine has felt really, really good. I've been really happy with her. She continues to excel in my opinion. So that's been really good. Yeah, and they did, right? There's some green characters that you just play the character and it destroys a location. There's also the one where if you play this character, your opponent reveals their hand, and if they have a location in hand, then I think they have to discard it. Is that how it goes? So, what set is this crunk right here? I remember it came from a buy-a box. I can't see it though. What does that say? It's too small. We'll make it a little bit bigger. Set 7? I think it's set 7. Let me know if I'm right. Hey, what's going on, man? Thanks. All right, sweet. Let me grab that out of the binder really quick. 1 second, guys. Okay, let's grab this out. Crunk is a purple green. Do 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 do. There he is. All right. All right, we'll sleeve him up really quick. All right, what should we try? Should we try the Mother Gothel again, or should we try the Jasmine again? I'm not in a mood to keep trying Nana right now. Green steel? I do not have green steel sleeved up right now. Well, I kind of do. All I have to do is pull the Clarabelles out of this, and we can play green steel again. As much fun as that was for somebody, I'm sure. I don't know. I thought about that deck a lot today, to be honest. While I was sitting at work, incredibly bored, and wondering, wondering about it and if I did enjoy it or not. And like I said last night, I think there's a lot I have to learn from playing that deck, in that, like trading better, because it is a tempo deck, and to do well with a tempo deck, you have to be able to trade well. And so I think there's a lot to be learned by playing that deck more, if I'm being completely honest. So, we're gonna go ahead and try a little bit more Jasmine, I think. See how she feels, because we definitely need to be doing some more Jasmine, but we do need to be doing we need to be doing a lot more of both, and paying more attention to when I might want one over the other. Bang, download. All right, does anybody want to do a game, or are we gonna jump on and torture some poor soul on Pixelborn Connect, or give them the night of their lives because they're playing dogs or purple steel? That's also a possibility. All right, we'll get you out of here for now. Put you there. And if this doesn't go well, then we can hop on. I'll put together green steel again real quick, and we can do some green steel. But yeah, if nobody has anything, a webcam or anything, then we'll hop on some more Pixelborn Connect and see what we have going on there. So, and hopefully not match up into purple steel. I hate losing to purple steel. I hate Cobra. All right, it's like losing to endless amounts of goats back in the day. So, all right, let's jump in here and let's see how it goes, shall we? Let's see how it goes. All right, made that a little bit better. Oh, so I tried music last night. Hey, what's going on, man?
Nothing much. How about you?
Doing all right. I think we played a little bit last night.
I don't think so. You're right. Yeah.
So,
I think you were the only person on last night. I sat around for like 10 minutes waiting for another game and nothing happened.
oh no. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm
Yeah.
sorry to hear that.
Oh, it's all good. I need to go to bed anyways.
Yeah. Man, we hate getting reminded of having to adult. Like,
Right.
I don't remember. Was I playing Green Steel last night when we played?
No, you were playing Amber Strip.
Aggro, that's right. Yep. Because I ended the night on aggro. That's right. So, well, not playing aggro right now. So,
Okay. All right. I'm still playing the same deck.
well, I don't remember what it was. So it'll be like playing blind. So it'll be fun.
There you go.
Okay. Okay. So with a hand like this, we have a couple options. No, no, no. No. So we could keep these so we have options, but I really want Chromicon or Webby.
I'm gonna send back 2.
So honestly, I'm kind of okay with sending back 7 because I really want Webby or I really want Chromicon. The right answer is probably keep Cusco, but we're just gonna do 7. But I think the right answer is to keep Cusco. So I'm gonna go ahead and send back 7.
Okay. So you are playing Green Steel with Diablos.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's a punishing hand. I guess I think we just lose, guys. So maybe, like I said, maybe I should have just kept Cusco. Because one of the important, like, this is a controlled deck, right? Like, it's a very much a controlled deck, so you have to have something playable. And we just went from having a playable hand with Cusco and Jasmine to now having nothing that's playable and in a really good place to lose the game before it begins. So, all right, take her away.
All right. Ink a Webby, play a Webby, and pass.
All right, draw for turn. Ink a Webby and pass.
Okay. Draw.
Oh, he's on Green Steel. That's right. This should be an okay matchup for us if we didn't have such a bad hand. So, but yeah, I think we.
Inca Malicious Mean and Scary.
I don't know. We're gonna have to
Shift
find
Webby.
something.
Crust for 2.
I mean, he's just gonna win with Webby, right?
Yeah.
So, Ink Malicious Mean and Scary and pass.
Okay. Draw.
Yeah, no, we lose.
3 for Prince Philip. Crust for 2.
Yeah.
Pass.
Well, Ink Jasmine, Shift Webby, pass.
Okay. Draw.
Yeah, that guy. I don't know. I don't know what we do in this case, guys. I mean, he has 2 warded characters down.
Ink a Max Goof. 3 for a Genie.
I mean,
Crust for 2.
see, he shouldn't have inked there. He should have kept his hand the same as it was. So that's something to note. One of the things with Webby, guys, is you don't have to ink every turn. And that's really important. Okay. We'll ink Cusco. Go Webby. go ahead and sing Mother Knows Best on Genie.
Okay.
And pass turn.
All right.
But yeah, so he didn't need 4 ink
Draw.
to play Genie and pass. So he only needed 3. So he should have just passed his turn and not done anything.
Ink of Strength.
That way he could Webby and
2
keep
for
cards in his
Snee,
hand.
3 for a Genie.
So, because right now he wouldn't have had to ink Strength of Raging Fire. He could still have Strength of Raging Fire in his hand, because he would have gone to 5 ink.
Press for 2.
So,
Pass.
yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but I had a really bad hand. So, good game.
Yeah.
We'll go Chromacon for 2. Draw. And it just doesn't get better. We'll ink Jasmine. We'll sing Your Welcomes, and good game.
Okay.
Yeah, no. So,
Shuffle up and run it back.
sure, why not?
All right.
This is also just a really good matchup for you. So,
Is it?
yeah, because I can't do anything to stop your Prince Philip shift. So,
Yeah.
So this is honestly probably your best matchup, I would say. I don't know. At least close.
Yeah. I don't
But-
know. I just built this last night and was playing around with it.
Yeah, we were messing around with Green Steel a little bit on stream last night, just running LD's list. So I don't think that one's on the Prince Philip combo. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the whole sit on a card on turn 3 and just pray that they don't remove it, you know, and just clear the whole board kind of thing. I hope, and I'm playing it right. Like I'm playing Malicious, Mean, and Scary and Prince Philip, but I hope that something gets changed with that combo personally. Nothing will, right? But I would like to see it removed. But
Yeah.
for the same reason that Sisu didn't get reprinted. So
Right.
because it was a combo that couldn't be stopped, the same as Prince Philip, which is tedious. So
Yeah. It's a few more steps than just being able to slam down a CC, I guess, but yeah.
again, the problem is Ward. That's always the problem.
Right.
It is literally always the problem, and they just can't seem to figure out that Ward is an issue. But all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. All right, so we keep the Webby, and we still no Cusco. We need the
Send back
baby
5.
Webby. I think we still send back 6, right? Because so if he's on Green Steel, he's going to be setting up his combos and everything. He's able to answer Clarabelle, so we'd have to have a 1-drop Clarabelle to make it work. And right now, because I'm running Kronk, I don't have as many Clarabelles in the list. So maybe we do just need to go back to 8 Clarabelles total. All right. We're gonna go ahead and go 6.
Okay.
I think I'm getting rid of Under the Sea. I'm cutting Under the Sea from the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But Under the Sea is not staying in the list at all whatsoever. I know it's supposed to help aggro, but we can't keep Under the Sea for aggro. We have to top deck it. So it makes it not reliable. And then we end up with this uninkable crap card on turn 1 that we can't do anything with for a long time. And if this was our turn 1 against a green deck, which it is a green deck, they just pull it. So it's incredibly useless. If anything, I'm going to put stopped chaos in his tracks and see if that helps. Okay. We're going to ink Jasmine and go Webby and pass.
All right. Draw.
Spit your facts, King. I have a
Think it's
personal
me.
vendetta against the 3-cost
One for
sport.
a happy.
She'll break
Go ahead.
something eventually. All right, draw for turn. Ink Webby. Shift Webby. Quest for 2. Or sorry. Yeah. We inked a Webby, played the Webby, quest for 2. And pass. Okay.
No.
So next turn we can play Chromacon
Ink a max scoop.
and not ink. And then bounce whatever he
2 for a
plays.
Smee. Yeah, quest for 1. Go ahead.
Alright. Draw for turn. Alright. We'll go Chromacon and exert to draw.
Okay.
And we will go ahead and bounce me
Okay.
and pass turn.
Draw.
Yeah, I don't like Ward. I've never liked Ward from Prince John. I've never liked Ward, period. Webby, one of the biggest reasons she's so busted is because of Ward. And she also enables the Prince Philip
Hey,
combo
Inca
so
strength.
easily. So
2 for a Smee. 1 for a happy. Quest for
that's
1.
unfortunate, the happy, because now we can just
Go
trade
ahead.
the 2 happies. Draw for turn. God. Chromacon.
Okay.
We'll quest for 2. I'll use Webby's effect to go to 3 ink. And then I will ink a Cusco. How many cards in hand?
Let's see here. 6.
Okay. Play Clarabelle, draw 1, and pass turn.
All right. Ready and draw.
Okay, so he's gonna lose 2 happies, which is good for us. He could hardcast Strength to take out Clarabelle, which isn't a big
Ink a
deal
Prince
because we don't
Philip.
have anything down anyways. I think we go Chromacon. Depending on what we top deck, we probably go Chromacon. Oh, so I think he's gonna hardcast
Pay
Strength
1
here.
for a Webby. Give happy plus 1 at strength, and he's gonna put 3 into your Webby.
I
Pay 3 for strength of raging fire on your Clarabelle.
Yep. So that's fine. He loses a lot of
And
tempo.
then Happy's gonna take out your Webby, and I'll quest for 1 and pass.
All right, draw for turn. Chromacon.
Yep.
We'll go 2 for Chromacon and exert it to draw.
Okay.
Ink Prince Philip and go Clarabelle and pass.
Draw.
Yeah, we're just gonna lose this game again too. I don't know what's going on tonight.
Ink and Ursula, Deceiver. 5 for a scar.
Because there's nothing I've done yet that.
And pass.
All right, draw for turn. We'll go 1 Chromacon to draw. 1 Chromacon to draw. We'll go another Chromacon to draw.
Okay.
It is a May option, by the way, if you weren't aware.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We will
Yeah,
ink.
70.
Let's go ahead and ink. Jasmine. Go 3 for Clarabelle. How many cards in hand?
3, 7, 8.
All right, I'll draw 1. And that'll put me at 3, 6, 7. And pass turn.
You have 7 cards in hand?
4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Okay.
Inca malicious, mean, and scary.
So.
2 shift webby.
Okay.
3 play a genie. Quest for 2 with webby.
Mm-hmm. I
Scar
need a
and Mr.
bounce card.
Smee are gonna sing Beyond the Horizon.
No
and
way
I'm
he
gonna
runs
just target
beyond the
you.
horizon. That's
And
so
then I'll
funny.
Pass.
What a wild.
What did you discard?
A bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Okay, 3 Chromacons.
Okay.
So how many cards in hand?
Let's see, 3, 6, 7.
All right, we'll go Clarabelle to draw 1. We'll ink Webby, play Webby. And five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll go ahead and nope, that's only 3. We can't even take out Webby. We'll go ahead and take out Smee. Pass.
Okay.
That's so funny. He runs beyond the horizon. Kudos to him though for running something different, right? I mean, his deck is interesting, right? Because you're running Webby, you're running beyond the horizon, so it's well suited for blue
I'm gonna
decks.
pay 5 for a scar.
If we can survive long enough, we can get the Prince Philip combo off, but then we just have to
let's see.
come back. So we need to survive 2 more turns. I just
Inca malicious, mean, and scary.
don't know how we do.
2 for Smee.
Because he quests everything here. Maybe I should have kept the Clarabelle.
Quest for 5 up to 10.
10. Then 1, 2, 3, 4,
And I'll
5,
pass.
6, 7. So he goes to 18. All right. Draw for turn. 1 Chromacon. Second Chromacon. And third Chromacon. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. How many cards in hand?
Let's see, 6.
And you go to 18. If I do nothing. Okay. Scar refills your hand. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and ink Jasmine to go to 8. We'll go we'll use Webby to sing You're Welcome on one of the scars.
Okay. Oh, it goes. Wait, nope, sorry. Wait,
Yep.
you're welcome.
Yeah.
So, in,
Yep, and then you just shuffle your deck and draw 2.
yeah, it was nothing. Okay, half cut. Draw 2.
And then we'll go Cusco. So you choose one of your characters, you put it on the bottom of your deck, and then you draw a card.
Okay, let's see here. Yeah, we'll go bottom, draw.
And we will pass. Okay.
Right.
So if he has Beyond the Horizon, we just
Draw
lose.
for turn.
So we could have gone Kronk. And so Kronk was an option, right? But I don't know if he runs Go-Go. So if we didn't take stuff
Three
off the
for
board,
Prince
he just
Philip.
wins with Go-Go. Is he going to
Think a
shift Prince
happy-
Philip and just win the game?
Let's see.
Is he
5
gonna-
for a scar.
Nope. Okay. Whew.
Bum bum bum.
But he still has such a big hand. He can just refill completely next turn. So
Webby's gonna sing strength on Cusco. Scar's gonna take out your Webby.
I mean, he just wins next turn, right? Because he just
And-
plays the entire board.
Pass.
All right, draw for turn. How many in hand? 6.
2, 6.
And you still have 2 scars, so I have no choice but to play it this way. Let's go ahead and do 1 Chromacon. I'll ink Cusco, sing Malicious, Mean, and Scary, play Prince Philip.
Okay.
And then let's go ahead and we're at 9 ink. So let's go ahead and go double Chromacon to draw.
Um. Okay, I'll draw it twice too.
And I'll quest for 1 and pass. Okay.
Draw for turn.
So, I mean, if he goes super wide, we probably just lose anyways.
3
But
for
we do
Pete.
have your well. So now you just go
Let's see.
wide, right? You just play every character you can and go super wide at this point. Unless he's worried that I have another Prince Philip.
Inca Lexington. Six for Max Goof.
That's been the only Pete he's seen also.
And
So
pass.
all right. All right, draw for turn. Okay, let's go ahead and go 1 Chromacon, draw. We'll ink, you're welcome. Do that. No matter what, you can do Prince Philip next turn. So that's an option.
And we're back.
And we're back. So you probably clear the board with Prince Philip next turn. Let's go ahead and do this. So we're gonna go ahead and go double Chromacon. I'm gonna draw 2. And then I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to play Bend to My Will.
No actions this turn.
Oh, that's right. You played Pete. Yeah. So no matter what, Prince Philip comes down next turn. So we'll at least do this to get stuff off the board. So Cusco for 7.
Okay. And go to the bottom and draw.
We could have also played Kronk to stop Beyond the Horizon, and that would have been fine. I'm on 10 ink. And we'll go ahead and we'll play Jasmine to give Reckless to Max Goof.
Okay.
And quest for 3, 4, 5 to go to 10. And pass.
X.
All right. So
Draw.
if he plays Prince Philip, we can bounce it and Beyond the Horizon. We can bounce it and then Bend to My Will. So that is an option. So he can't really afford. He has to play Prince Philip,
Ursula
but he can't
Deceiver.
afford to play like Prince Philip.
Sing Malicious Mean and Scary. And then 9 for Prince Philip.
Yeah. So that also loses him the game, though, right?
And pass.
All right. Draw for turn. I've got 10 ink. All right, we're going to pay 3 for Mother Knows Best to bounce Prince Philip.
Okay.
And then 7 for Bend to My Will.
Okay, it's Prince Philip. Mother Knows Best. 2 scars. Prince Philip. Pete. Mother Knows Best. Max Goof.
All
Doc.
right. I'm sure you're heartbroken to lose that doc.
Right?
And
Chromacons?
Well, let's go ahead and we'll go. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We'll go ahead and ink Cusco to go to 11 ink and pass.
All right. Draw.
All right. So we can triple Chromacon and bend to my will again, but that doesn't develop anything. All he can do is sing Strength of a Raging Fire or Malicious Man
One for
Scared.
Bobby, no effect.
Okay.
Press
Oh,
for
he
two.
debated holding, which was probably the better move. All right, draw for turn. All right. Let's go ahead and we're just going to do all 3 Chromacons. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's go ahead and go 3 to bounce Max Goof to hand. And then we'll go ahead and go 7 for Bend to My Will.
Okay.
And then I'll go 1 for Clarabelle. And pass. The comeback, right? And that's the thing
2
about
for
this
Doc.
deck. Oh,
No
for the
cards,
love of
corruption.
God, bless it. Everything that is holy in this world.
4 for Webby.
Why is it all? I guess at least he doesn't even run Clarabelle's. It had to be Doc, right? He had to top deck Doc.
Pass.
Okay, draw for turn. Okay. Let's see. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 ink. You're holding on to that 1 card. Right now you're showing 16 on board. I have 11. I go to 12. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're gonna triple Chromacon again.
Okay.
We're going to ink Webby to go to 12. We're going to Clarabelle Shift for 5.
Okay.
We're going to sing Your Welcome on Doc.
Okay.
So we went You're Welcome there because we don't want to waste Mother Knows Best, because Mother Knows Best only gives him 1 card back, whereas You're Welcome gives him 2. So and then we're gonna go 7 for Bend to My Will.
Okay. So you got Max Goof, Doc, and Beyond the Horizon.
All right, and pass.
Okay. Cards in hand.
6. If it's another Doc, If it's another Doc. If it's another Doc.
Oh, quest for 3.
All right.
You have more ink than I
Yep.
do, so I'll put top card in my deck. Make will face down. Pay 3 for strength onto your Clarabelle, and pass.
All right. I will draw. So
How many Bend to My Wills have you played?
3.
3.
Oh, 2 damage. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. What an interesting position to be in. Because if you top deck Go-Go, then you just win. If you run Go-Go. All right, we're going to ink Chromacon to go to 13. We're going to pay 11 for Crunk and Jasmine with no trigger on Jasmine.
Okay.
So Go-Go off the top would be game. I can't end it next turn. Go off the top if I take out Webby is game. I guess I could have Chromaconned. We'll just, yeah, why not? We'll risk it for the biscuit. It's Pixelborn Connect. We'll quest for 2 and pass.
Okay. Ready. Draw. I'm gonna pay 4 for Webby. Just kidding. That was only 1. I'm gonna quest for 3.
All right.
We'll pass.
Draw for turn. Punished for not using Jasmine last turn, right? I almost Chromacon to search for Jasmine, and I got punished. Okay, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we'll go ahead and hardcast Malicious Meaning Scary and play Philip.
Yeah.
And then we quest for 6 to go to 18 and pass.
Draw. 3, 4 for Max Goof. nothing good that I'll bring back though. Win me the game. Good game, man.
Yeah, good game. You want to do another? Or you had enough been to my wills for one day?
Let's do best out of 3, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, those things got me.
I don't. How interesting. I'm trying to think back to what I could have done differently throughout the game. I guess the altar was a place to start, but I don't know. I guess that's the thing I have to figure out as I play more of this is how often do we go hard for the Webby shift line? Like if we have one piece, I mean, I think if we don't have Chromacon, and we also have 1 of Webby, then you just go 6, right? Because you need Chromacon. He has a cuckoo clock. But that's what I have to figure out with Webby, and that's what Webby can make things difficult, but Webby also just wins games, right? Oh, that Beyond the Horizon hurts so bad though. I don't know. I'll definitely have to rewatch this game back and see if there's better lines I could have taken in game 2. Game 1 was kind of redonkulous. Milling him would have been pretty cool, but the problem with Chromacon is he can just stop drawing, so I wouldn't have been able to mill him, right? So I have a feeling he runs 1 Go-Go to Mago, though. I was also on the play that game, so I had that. I'm not even playing, and I feel exhausted from this. Yeah. It would be it'd be a lot to play this throughout the whole day. And that's why even, like, let's say it was, like, that's why I tell people, like, if this ever became the best deck in the format, it wouldn't matter. Like, it's just a lot. All right. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait.
Yes.
I mean,
I'm gonna send 3 back.
do we just send 2 and search for bounce? Yeah, I think we do. Because I don't think we care to have 2 Webbies shift lines. I'm gonna send 2 back.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Let the excitement begin.
All right. Start us off with a genie for Webby and pass.
All right. Draw for turn. We will go ahead and ink. We will go ahead and ink Webby to go Webby and pass.
Okay, draw.
All right, so Webby's gonna boost us up.
Ink a Lexington.
He trades into Webby, unless he shifts Webby here, and then we just have these little Webby wars.
2 for a Webby.
Yep. Quest for 2. Yep. So we have these little Webby
And
wars
pass.
now. All right. Ink Jasmine. Play Webby. We'll also quest for 2 and pass.
All right.
So next turn, we're going to develop Cusco instead of Chromacon. We're going to lose our Prince Philip. Yeah, all the Webbies this game, for real. Because I need to get Cusco down so I can start developing a board. Once I get Cusco down, then I can Chromacon and start trying to go other directions. And I think that's one issue. Like, some games I don't need to get Chromacon down immediately. I think these Steel Tempo decks are one of those games where
It's probably a bad idea to play an Ursula Deceiver. Let's see here. Yep, Malicious Mean Scary. You got Cusco's.
that really sucks because I needed that ink.
Okay.
But he's not developing a board at this point, which is really good.
Okay, you're at 2 ink. Okay. I'll pay 1 for a Webby. And I'll pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. Um. So you trade everything next turn. We'll quest with Webby. User effect to go up to 3 ink. We'll go 2 for Cusco. We'll ink Phillip and play Webby and pass turn. Okay,
Yeah.
so
How many cards in hand?
2.
2 cards.
Okay, so he's going to trade into Webby, which means that he can't quest, which means he doesn't get the free ink, so he has to lose a card in his hand. And then I can trade into the Ursula, and then Webby will get, or he'll have to bounce something. So my Webby will trade into his Ursula, then my Cusco comes down, unless he hard casts Strength of a Raging Fire.
Let's go.
So if he hard casts Strength of a Raging Fire, that's a really good play on his part. Like, hard casting Strength of a Raging Fire would be massive. It would force me to play Chromacon and then start feeding him his hand back.
Wait, ink of strength. I'm gonna pay 3 for strength onto Cusco.
That was the worst draw in the game. But he did have to ink of strength, which was good. And then now he has to trade into Webby.
And I think we're all gonna.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll just take out Webby.
Yeah, you have to. It's not a question of
pass.
if, it's a question of you must.
Hey, you're gone.
God
Well,
dang it.
things on-
Okay. We'll go 2 for Chromacon and draw. We'll ink Cusco, take out Ursula,
Okay.
and pass.
Cards in hand.
3. Yeah, this card's
Webby's gonna
leaving.
quest
This is
for
the most
2,
useless card in this
and
entire
use her
deck.
Ability.
There's zero reason for this card to be in the deck anymore. It has
They
now
drop a
lost
turn.
me like 3 games.
Ah, crap! I don't think I drew for turn.
Go ahead, man.
What? Yeah. Okay. My bad. All right. Here we go. Let's see here. So.
Yeah, so Under the Sea's gone. Without a doubt. It's gone, and it will never
I'm gonna
entertain.
pay 3 for max goof, or 4 for max goof, and I'll bring back strength to my hand and pass.
Draw, Chromacon, draw. Did you want to draw for Chromacon?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Thanks.
Ink Cusco, play Webby, and pass.
Cards in hand.
3. So he has Beyond the Horizon in his hand. That's why he keeps asking. So he's just wondering when he can do it.
5 for a Scar.
I'm gonna bounce Scar because I
Quest for
just
2
don't.
Webby. Use her ability.
I just don't want him to
Quest
have
for
that.
1 with max goof.
I could trade into Max Goof actually. Hard cast.
Ink a Smee for turn.
I might do that
and
actually.
pass.
All right, draw for turn. You have 3 in hand.
Yeah.
Okay, Chromacon.
I'm gonna pass.
All right. We'll go Cusco. We'll go Clarabelle. We'll go ahead and Seeing Mother Knows Best to bounce Scar to your hand.
Okay.
And pass turn with 2 in hand.
Okay, 2 in hand. I have 4. Draw.
You have 4?
Yeah, I had
All right,
4.
I'll draw 2. You can go ahead.
Yep. Let's see here.
It's not a terrible position. It's not a great position, but it's not a terrible position. I can bend to my Willis hand, but if he plays Scar, I can't. So yeah, so he
5
plays
for a
Scar,
Scar.
which means I can't bend to my will, which is unfortunate. I guess what I could have done is just not bounce that card, but I also want him to trade both those characters in. I guess that was a pretty big misplay. I should have done that differently. I shouldn't have sung the Scar, right? Because if he would have played
Ink
Max
Webby,
Goof, Max
1
Goof
for a
just
Happy.
trades evenly. Now I can Under the Sea, which is really nice.
Sing Strength onto Clarabelle. 4. And Webby will quest for 2. And pass.
1 in hand.
Yep, 1 in hand.
All right, draw for turn. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll go ahead and Chromacon to draw.
Okay.
Two for Chromacon and draw again.
Okay.
I'll go 2 for Chromacon and draw again. One, two, three. We will ink Jasmine to play Jasmine and Clarabelle. I'll give Scar Reckless.
Okay.
And then I will sing Under the Sea.
Okay.
And pass turn. How many do you have in hand?
4 cards.
All right, I'll draw 2 to go to 4.
All right, draw for turn.
So next turn, I need to get rid of his Scar. Like, his Scar is the biggest issue right now. If he trades into Clarabelle, that's good. If he drew a Strength and a character, that's bad. But if he takes out Webby, I can take out that character with Jasmine.
Pay 1 for Bobby Zamaruski.
Scar is annoying. Scar is very good in this matchup because I have to be able to bounce it in the same turn that I bend to my will. Taka be good. That would be cool if they made like a Floodborn character of Scar and named it Taka, right? Or a Baby Shift and named it Taka and said that this character is also known as Scar. So that would be kind of cool. I'm happy with my testing so far. Nice, man. Are you been testing blue steel or are you still trying green blue?
Well, sorry, just
No, you're good, man. Take your time. Oh, yeah? You haven't given up yet, huh? Good. I'm proud of
I
you.
don't know if this is a good decision. Let's see here.
Oh, he's going to sing Strength. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of cards in hand, right? So,
Scar's gonna take out Webby.
okay. And then hard cast
I'm
strength.
gonna double sing malicious, mean, and scary.
Okay.
I don't know if that's a good play or not. Take out Clairbow. And I'm just gonna pass there.
All right. I'll draw for turn. I'd say it was pretty good. All right. I'm gonna go triple Chromacon, all three of them.
Okay. And how many?
That takes me to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. I'm going to try. I'm gonna go for it. I'll draw 3 too.
Okay. Jasmine will take out Scar.
Okay.
And then I will pay 7 for Bend to My Will.
Yep. Lexington, Pete, Scar, Max Goof, Beyond the Horizon.
All right. And then I will go ahead and ink Chromacon to go to 9 and pass.
Okay, draw for turn.
Yeah,
Bobby,
6 cost,
no
grab your
ability,
swords.
quest for
Goes
1.
to 10.
Pass.
Okay. All right, draw for turn. We're at 9. So 7. So we could go 6, but that doesn't help anything. That'll take us to 10, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're going to go ahead and ink Cusco, play Clarabelle for 7, and pass.
All right. Draw. Pay 4 for Max Goof. Let's see here.
I'm also going to 6 cost grab your swords him. As much
I'll
as we
bring back a
discussed
strength.
how miserable this deck would be to play at a
I'll
DLC,
pay
I think I'm going
3
to try it.
play strength onto your Clarabelle, and I'll quest for 2.
All right. All right, draw for turn. We will ink Clarabelle to go to 11. And I will take a page from your book and go double malicious, mean, and scary.
Oh, yeah.
Seemed to work well for you, so I'll give it a try. I'll go Webby, and I will quest for 2 and pass.
Yeah.
Okay,
draw
so
for turn.
now
3 for Genie. Pass.
Okay. All right, draw for turn. We will go 7 for Cusco. So it goes to the bottom and you draw a card. And then I will quest for 4 to go to 10 and pass. You have
Draw
Will
for
of Steel.
turn.
Yeah, Seth is not a fan of the deck, Theo.
I'm gonna pay. Let's see.
I'll be streaming again
Pay
Thursday.
3 for Mother
So
Knows Best on your Clarabelle, and I'll pay 3 for Malicious, Mean, and Scary, and I'll pass.
ooh, okay. Top or draw. Quest for 4 to go to 14. We'll pay 8 for Clarabelle and Clarabelle and pass.
Draw. Prince Philip for the win.
Oh man. Oh, what a game, man. Holy crap. That I did not expect you to have Beyond the Horizon. Like that threw me for a loop. Like, no, I was like, all right, we've got everything we need now. We're going to be able to take back the board. And then you used that. And I was like, come on. Like,
Oh my gosh. No, yeah, I think if I would have just sang Malicious Me and Scary with, I don't know, with Scar instead of challenging with, I don't know. That was a close game. Good game, man.
yeah, it was really good game for sure, man. I appreciate doing 3. That was awesome. So thank you very much.
I like that.
Well, you have a good night, man. Hopefully you can find some more games.
All right, you too.
Yeah, so streaming schedule this week. No, I'll be streaming again Thursday, and then I'll be at locals on Friday. And then maybe stream again Saturday, but we won't stream tomorrow. My goal, I want to do Monday, Tuesday. Hey, my image is hiding it. It's Poisonous. Thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Welcome to the Mad Hatters. And but yeah, I'm trying to stream a minimum of 3 times a week, so it should be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. And I don't want to stream every day of the week. Like, as much as I love you guys, I do tend to love my wife more most days. So I do want to give a night to her, like, that's just completely dedicated to her, right? Because I've got locals on Friday night, so I'm away for that. And then and then it gives us the weekends together. And then I'll normally do at least one stream on the weekend or something. So, and also it gives me Wednesday to still make YouTube content, which is something that I still want to do. So speaking of which, so this was actually a shout out to somebody in the chat, because too far, wrong lever. Somebody in the chat actually mentioned this, or someone asked in the Discord if I could get like a video on rules and takebacks, and I'm getting that. So tomorrow night, Googly Glimmers, if you guys know him, he head judges for a lot of events. He's judged for the majority of the DLCs. He's the new head judge for the 20 lore. He is coming on the channel tomorrow. We're going to record a video tomorrow. He's going to go over all of the takeback rules and give examples on all the what is a takeback, what's not a takeback. He's going to go over, in his experience, all of the times that he's going to go over all the times that like the most common judge calls, or the most common things he hears about that should have been judge calls, and then just kind of some of the rules that may have changed or things to look out for as well. So we're gonna record that tomorrow. I'll probably maybe get it posted tomorrow, depending on what Molly and I do. So that'll be something a little bit different. I've had Googly Glimmers on before. So yeah, I think it'll be a fun video. And then next time I'll probably bring Vince on for another judge video. But I wanted to bring Googly Glimmers on for this one because he's been a big piece of the takebacks and everything. So I just thought it'd be good to have him on, since he has been such a big piece of that. And judge at a DLC where takebacks were legal. So yeah, look out for that, guys. That'll be coming very soon. And then Theo asked, okay, quick question, was the game we played salvageable? That's going to be my other video coming out this week. So it's going to be Green Blue versus Brainiac. It was a match against Theo that we had in top 8 at the Case event. So we're going to go over that, talk about some of the misplays that I had and things like that. And as far as our match, I haven't rewatched it yet, so I can't say for sure. But looking, like, when I think back to it, I had really, like, to be perfectly honest, I had really good hands into it. The only way that I think it would have gone differently is game 2. You were in a position that you could have used Bend to My Will, but I don't even know if you were running Bend to My Wills, and you had to have it, right? Most green blue decks only run 1, so you had to have had it at that time. And that was like your only out. And like, to be honest, like, that is green blue's only out to Brainiac. Is they're on the play, they drop the Clarabelle, and then they bend to my will the next turn, and that's normally green blue's only out to the deck. It's really tough for them to come back, especially now that we have Webby, because we can keep up in ink, and then Webby's warded. So what we do is we keep the Webby readied against green blue until we can slam down Clarabelle, and then you're welcome the Clarabelle or whatever we want. You in turn then play your Clarabelle back against us if you have a second one, because most likely you do. We then bounce that and use Bend to My Will, and that's normally, and I think, like, I did that exact play against you at one point where I bounced your Clarabelle and Bend to My Will, and then you're stuck top decking, like when you top decked a Clarabelle, right? So it's a really tough match for green blue anymore. Like, they have to find that Bend to My Will early, or get so far ahead that they have time to do Prince Philip. So yeah, and it's not a matchup you should feel good in. Like, it's just not. Like, the deck was built to beat blue decks, but it suffers against steel decks. Like, I mean, that was green steel, which is a very, like, off meta deck right now, and it was tough. Like, that was a hard matchup, and I look forward to rewatching the stream to see if I could have done anything differently. Anyway, I don't know. I feel like it's tilted. There we go. But yeah, I feel like scrolling up again really quick. I think I'm gonna try it. Oh yeah, you think you're gonna try it? Great. It's fun, man. But I will say, like, green blue has a much better chance against aggro than this deck does. This deck is not bad against aggro. It's really bad against dogs. It's not so bad against any of the other aggro decks. Because the other aggro decks aren't just throwing down cards like dogs does. Like Amber Steel, I can bounce back their whole hand, and they can't just play their whole hand again the next turn, because they don't have cards that are that cheap. So against everything else, it feels fine. And then it's a tough match against Steel. So those are the big things, right? And so you have to be comfortable losing to aggro. That is dogs. I think Baja Blast has a much better chance against dogs because you can go visions into Under the Sea. Whereas green purple, all you can do is top deck it. That's your only hope. Or you have it and they don't have Under the Sea, or sorry, Ursula or Mowgli. And then Lint, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Like, I have to admit, and you guys can let me know, I have not played any Brainiac on stream until tonight because I'm really worried that people would just find it extremely boring and not fun to watch. So if you guys didn't mind it, and it seems like you didn't, like, let me know. And if you want to see more of it, then I'll play more of it. Or we can just keep doing what we've been doing and just play a different deck every night, which has also been fun because I think playing a lot of different decks is a good way to learn all the different decks. So, and yeah, Vince is the GOAT. Vince is an amazing human being. There's a reason I shout out Vince in a lot of my videos that have to do with local events or just a lot of my videos, period. Because I'm very blessed with my local scene. Between Vince and Theo, like those are the two guys that taught me how to play the game to begin with. So I owe them everything. Born to Game is where I learned how to play. Safari Zone locals have been a big reason why I've continued to play, but the locals in general, like, I'm very blessed with my local community in general. So I think one of the best ways I've been able to give back so far is to Vince in particular, because I was able to really get his judging going because of the Safari Zone 5K, and then now he's going to go judge the TFM 3K, and then the world's the limit, right? So I'm not on Bend at all. I don't feel like it's a card I'm interested in playing. Yeah, Bend is all right, but yeah, you need to get to sleep, man. So I appreciate it. We'll talk, man. I'm always happy to talk. So you know where to find me for sure. So, sorry guys, I'm catching up on the chat. I scrolled up a little bit. I love the decision making in the deck and seeing another play it confirm some of my choices. Oh no, I can't. Oh god, I can't see it. Hydrate. Hey, Theo, you're the only reason I know my channel points works. Like, you're the only person that uses channel points, and so I'm always nervous that they're not on. So thank you. And it confirms some of my choices and teaches me other lines. Sweet. That's the whole point, right? That's why I do this. It's practice for me, but it's also, I think, I like to think that it helps other people, you know, and then it's somewhat entertaining. My video is the Jove JDV90. Thanks for the follow. Let me fix this so you guys are above my face, because seeing your guys' stuff is way more important than my face. All right, but thank you for the follow, JDV. I really appreciate it. JDV90. That is awesome. Thank you. And then Lynn, I hope you learned stuff. You know where I'm at in the Discord, so definitely ask away if there was anything in particular. And I'm happy to explain why I made that play and if it was a misplay and looking back at it. So helpful to see how it plays. I'm touched. I want a Maleficent. Good. I'm glad, C Small. Thank you. Especially after you beat me so bad the other night when I was playing Green Steel. So I want a Maleficent mat with Brainiac since my local meta was all Blurple last set. Nice. Congratulations, Chelsea. That is awesome. So no, that's really cool. I did not win a Maleficent mat last set. I went to 2-set champs last set. One was aggro, where it was my very first game since coming back from deployment. And I completely forgot that 3-cost Lilo was a card and lost the game because of it. And then Theo beat me. And so that was my second loss. So then I went home when we went to Top Cut, and I didn't make it to Top Cut. And then my next one, I ran Brainiac for set champs, never running it before, which was an awful mistake. I drew round 1 against an opponent that is notoriously a slower player, a good player, but very slow. Won round 2, and then round 3, I drew against a young man, very young boy who doesn't shuffle his deck very well, and also plays slow. And because our game lasted so long, he had to use the restroom in the middle of it. And so we were going to go to time again. So I just gave him the win so that he could continue playing with his dad and his brother, because that would have put me at 2 draws. And yeah, it just wasn't looking good. So I went home and had a great day with my wife. So appreciate your Amber Steel content. I usually follow on YouTube. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I have another video planned for Amber Steel, kind of talking through the updates on where I'm at with Amber Steel and why I've made some of the changes. So that should probably be coming out this week as well. Tomorrow I plan on recording the Googly Glimmers video about takebacks and everything, as well as the Amber Steel video, posting those Wednesday and Thursday, and then the Baja Blast video on Friday probably. So I think is the plan, or Saturday maybe. We'll probably post one on Saturday, but I've been yapping. It is 11:30, so I'm trying not to stay up past midnight. So I can hear the wife working, so she hasn't gone to bed yet. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna find someone to raid, and we're gonna do that. If you guys, I'm gonna do a little shameless plug. Hopefully you don't mind. We're gonna throw in the Discord link if anyone wants to join the Discord. It's a great place if you ever want to get on the stream and play some games. It's a great place to let me know that you'd like to play, so I can make sure to let you know when we go live. But let's go ahead and get a raid going. So don't leave quite yet. It's more fun to raid. It is. And we'll go to Disney Lord. No, we need to go to my thing. Do this. Do this. Stream manager. Creator dashboard. Okay. Manage stream, and then we'll raid somebody. So we've got, here are our options for raiding somebody. Same category. We've got this guy who looks to be doing I don't know. Pack openings of One Piece. We got Brian, who's, I have no idea what he's playing, and we've got Malferon, that is playing Blue Steel. So, do you guys want to watch Blue Steel or want to watch whatever Brian's playing? First person to say it in the chat. That's what we'll jump on. If no one says anything, then that's okay, and we'll just choose one. About to hop into mouse, but okay. All right, we'll jump on mouse then. We'll jump on mouse for some Blue Steel. We'll start the raid, hit him with a hype, you know, a swole, something good. I appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate the follows, all of that fun stuff. And yeah, we'll go live again. We'll go live again on Thursday for sure. So, and then maybe tomorrow if the wife's tired of me, but definitely Thursday. I appreciate it, guys. Let's jump in there.
Meyer_Madness just raided with 7 viewers.
Hey, what's up, Meyer? Thanks for the raid, my brother. Hope you had a good stream.